All right. Without further ado, I want to welcome Bobby Lehue and Jay Bassell and Charity Gibson for a skucon first. We've had lots of skucon first, the stories, and now we've got another skucon first, which is the Promochat skucon edition. And they will come on stage to explain what this is all about. Welcome.
Okay, my only job for the moment is just to quickly introduce Jay fucking Bassell from Equipment Zone. Jay, come on up. And Charity Gibson from Peerless, and I'll be back, but they're going to take it from here. All right? Welcome, guys.
Woo! I'm pretty sure I just heard him say Jay fucking Bassell.
You had to say that on live TV?
Did I? What?
What?
That was a first. And this is a first. So we have about 45 minutes to have some fun. Charity's rocking the mic and the driver. So she's going to be slicking through some slides here. But what we're going to do is something that's never been done, and it's interactive. So it's important that you pay attention, that you have a good time. And it's pretty easy, and it won't blow you out of the water. No cartwheels will be performed on this stage for the next 45 minutes. That's a bar that both of us said no to. Correct? So Charity Gibson is from where are you from? Peerless?
I'm from Peerless.
Wow. Now, if you know her as Charity Poppins, that totally makes sense, right? Right?
It will in July.
They don't get it. Why don't you
Teaser.
explain it to them?
Teaser Tuesday. Oh, my name's Charity Gibson from Peerless Umbrella, so I sell umbrellas. I've recently changed my name and given myself a hashtag Charity Poppins, so that's where that came from. I am also a chef and the former editor and social media director for Promo Kitchen. And I, previously a distributor, 16 years, and I own Green Banana Social. I do a lot of things. I don't sleep much. Drink a lot of coffee. That's why I'm talking so fast.
Charity's somebody you want to know, in other words.
No. Jay, on the other hand, we really want to know about him. He likes tacos. Tell us about that.
Tacos? What is this thing with tacos?
Raise your hand if you like Taco Tuesday. Woo! They can promo chat.
Why just Tuesday? That's what I say. So, how many of you have heard of Promochat? By the way, raise your hand if you've ever heard of Promochat.
Nice.
What?
Dang.
What the hell is Promochat?
Well,
that's what we're going to talk about.
We're going to talk about it. We've got some questions for you. We've got some rules of engagement right now. This is an interactive portion. I think you have a disclaimer about this, but the rules of engagement, when we ask the question that we're going to ask in just a couple of minutes, we want you to run to the microphone very safely without harming your other fellow distributors and supply friends. We want you to give a brief answer to the question that's on the screen. So keep it to 3 sentences. Think 280 characters.
280?
Is that the right way?
Yes, that's the right number.
Okay,
yes.
So there you go. Once you're done, return to your seat, and that's pretty much it. So is everybody ready?
Do you understand? Do I need to repeat myself? Are there any Canadians in the audience? Whoa.
Run to the microphone, eh?
I may not be asked back next year. This is the interactive portion of the seminar where you actually get off your ass and participate.
Oh.
Okay, that's what I needed to hear. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you fired up?
On your mark, get set. Here we go.
Q1.
Question number 1. What is your favorite social media platform and why? And promo or not promo, who is your favorite person or business to follow? So run up to the microphones.
Microphone.
Ooh, we got Kirby.
Oh, wait, just a minute. I know this guy.
What?
His name's Kirby. It's also called a plant. Kirby, tell us more.
Okay, so my favorite social media platform is actually YouTube. I really enjoy interacting with the YouTube. Why? I also think that I can have some short and long content to put out there. Love doing that. My favorite person in business to follow is Gary Vaynerchuk.
Gary V.
Hey,
well done, Kirby. Awesome answer. Okay, that was one.
Next?
We have what, 285 to go?
Come on. We're waiting for you guys.
Okay,
Come on
plant
up.
number 2, who I love and will not name in front of everybody. Here comes somebody.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Yay!
Wait, we know Kathy.
Hi, my favorite social media platform is Instagram.
Yes.
And it's Instagram because it's visual, and I would sum it up in one word. You get a lot of freedom.
Okay.
So in terms of your video content, you have the freedom to allow it to stay as a normal post, or now that they've added stories, I really enjoy that.
Awesome,
Very
Instagram.
cool.
Yes,
Very
yes
fun.
indeed. Now we might let Kathy go. That was a slow clap.
Oh, that's
Beyond
great.
2 or 3 sentences, failed in 280 characters, but epic in every other way. Kathy, Boom. Okay, we
All
need
right.
some more interactivity,
I
folks.
see RJ. RJ's coming
You
to
know
the
this
microphone.
guy?
RJ from Gold Star.
Okay.
Thanks for the pens. Thanks for the pens.
If you have some sweet swag in your bag,
You do?
tell us, RJ, what's the deal? What's your favorite platform?
I would say Instagram, definitely. Kind of what
Instagram.
Kathy said, is simple pictures, not a lot of engagement, got to go through and see a lot quickly. So people, that's a tough one.
RJ, cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs. All right.
Dog lovers, raise your hand.
French
Who's the
bulldogs,
dogs?
specifically.
Who's the cat lovers? All right. Oh, it's a tight audience here.
Okay, we got one more for Q1. I think I know this young lady. Kate,
Oh, fancy.
are you from Canada?
I am from Canada.
Do you have a company called Clearmount?
I do have a
Wow.
clear mount.
Plant number 5.
You begged me, everyone.
Kate, tell us.
My favorite is Instagram because I think personally my product works really well in a visual medium, but also because we are an industry of the look, touch, and feel, and we might as well cover one of those on social media, and it better be look.
Woo! Look, touch, and feel. Quote that. Boom.
All right.
So if I'm keeping track, we've had 1 YouTube and 3 Instagram.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Are
All right,
we-
we're going to move to the next question. This way, any other plants? Anybody other volunteers? Come on up here. All right, so
Q2.
just show of hands. Facebook lovers, raise your hand.
Facebook lovers
favorite-
in the house.
Who loves Instagram the most? Oh, hot dang. Okay, so I want to, one thing really quick right here. Suppliers, distributors, LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn, who's LinkedIn fans?
LinkedIn.
All right, YouTube? Oh, we've got some video work to do. So
Tubers?
the one thing about the Instagram, I'll tell you guys, this is just has nothing to do with Promochat, but this is kind of how Promochat happens on Wednesdays. I go off on a tangent. Everybody else is going right, and I go left, and it's just, tacos.
That's why we love
But this is just a quick note for Instagram. If you guys have this many people on here, make sure you're following hashtag PPI Expo, hashtag promotional products, hashtag promo products, because suppliers are working really, really hard to put out amazing content that you can share. And your customers, if you're distributors, make sure that you're using the right hashtags to connect with them. So don't use promo products, promotional products if you're trying to get to a technology company. Look at something like Cloud Expo or tweet or Instagram hashtags to where your clients are actually playing. So play on their playground. Twitter users, people that love Twitter, raise your hand.
2 hands for Twitter. Oh, that was weak sauce. One more time. 2 hands for Twitter. Okay.
Wait, Instagram again?
Instagram? All right, you won.
All right,
You're
question
right.
number 2. Let's move on. Okay,
Q2,
you guys.
Q2, here we go.
really need you guys for this one. So you saw it's really easy. Just walk to the microphone. If we know your name, we'll call you out. Otherwise,
I will
nothing.
call you out in a heartbeat. So here we go, Q2. If you could only sell 1 promotional product for the rest of your career, what would it be? And for bonus points, why? Here we go.
Ooh, we got one.
Molly from Maple
Molly.
Ridge Farms. What?
Also known as plant number what?
What does her t-shirt say?
So she had me at chocolate.
You had me
hot
at
dang.
chocolate. How appropriate.
So the only promo products I've ever sold was with Maple Ridge. So I came into this industry selling gourmet food gifts, and it's the only one I'd want to sell because it enables all 5 senses. It's one of the few where you get touch, taste, smell, you get it all. So that's where I would stay.
Yes, well said. Love that answer.
Awesome. All right, guys, come on here. We've got
This
a whole room full
This
of
has
people that
nothing
like
to do with
sweet swag.
platforms now. This is your world. Here comes Paula. Oh my God! Woo!
Tell us, Jay, what has she won?
I don't sell products, I sell solutions.
Oh! Wow! Well, hey!
Dang.
Woo!
I want you to like run and
We're
give
not
everybody high fives.
worthy.
Now. Yes.
We're not worthy.
Solutions. All right. Anybody
All right,
else? I don't know. It's hard to top
all right.
solutions, but Andrew, I'm going to start calling people
Hey,
out. How about
and
this?
if we learn
6 in a
anything
row.
from the creative agency, we can sell solutions too, right?
And we can charge for them.
Here we go.
Oh,
Who's
Josh
this young man?
from Sanmar.
I think a bobblehead of Bobby Layhew would do really well.
Woo! Oh my! Oh, did you
Right?
hear that?
Can we get a sponsor?
Hey, wait a minute. For those of you who'd missed that,
Suppliers who could do that, couldn't we?
yeah, we know some suppliers who could do bobbleheads of Bobby Lee Hugh. Josh, I owe you tacos, I owe you tequila, and I owe you cash. All right. Well said. 1 product for life.
I'm going to go old school and say the T-shirt
Because?
I'm ripping this off my friend David Clifton at Alpha Broder, who said you cannot fast forward a T-shirt.
Oh.
Pretty cool, eh?
Wow. Hashtag impressed. Well done. Nice. That's what we're talking about. Not a plan at all. That was spontaneous love, and I got to give it up for Mr. Graham. Okay.
All right. Any other spontaneous
I'm going to have to start
answers
pulling
here?
you out of the audience, and this will get really awkward really fast. Okay. Here we go. Thank you. We need another one. Somebody get ready. Come on. Queue up to
we've
this other
got one.
mic.
Jay, we've got one.
Come on, Ryan, you're next. Right here. Let's go. Yep. Get up.
This scares me. Okay, blankets, because you can put such beautiful art on them, and it's something that's a source of comfort to people. I currently have one from my university that's beautiful, and one from my partner's job from his company that has this beautiful moose design on it.
Very cool. And just like from Larry's presentation earlier, along with umbrellas, blankets also have you covered. It's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Love that niche-y gimmicky, right?
Here we go.
Oh, Ryan Moore.
Ryan Moore in the house.
I gotta go with Mark. I mean, t-shirts.
Yeah.
T-shirts are the best.
T-shirts are the best.
One of the only ones that you get to wear all the time.
You can wear it anytime.
Ryan, I'm a little upset you didn't sing us your answer.
Here we go. We got another one. Larry's
guitar?
jumping up. See, look at this. Look at this activity over. It's like a hive.
Not a plant. Drinkware, because you have to hydrate.
Drinkware for hydration. Those of us desert dwellers know that very well.
Hydrate and libate, depending on which one you are. Day 1 of Vegas, day 4 of Vegas.
Look at this. Not a plant. Maybe a plant.
Not a plant. No, I've been in the industry 18 years. I have never sold a promotional product. So my answer is I would sell common SKU for the rest of my career.
Oh!
Give this man a raise.
Wow. Wow. That just happened.
Right? Maybe not a plant, but someone's like...
Now that's
Miss Katie.
Is that what you meant by SKUmunity? Is that the whole? Thank you.
Well, besides common SKU, because that was my first thing, so he took my answer. But,
of course.
I would sell sweats. I love anything sweatpants. I'm a sucker for sweats. I hate wearing jeans.
Hey.
So anything sweatpants, I will sell all day or day.
That's
awesome answer. I love it.
Very cool. So Jay, since we're up here, we're part of Promochat. What's your favorite? What would you sell all day long, every day for the rest of your life?
All day long, every day for the rest of my life. Does it have to be a promotional product? It
No.
does say sell product.
Okay.
I love the solution answer from Paula.
Tacos is not an acceptable answer.
Tacos could be a promo item.
I mean, I suppose.
Yeah, it's all about the packaging.
Suppliers, new idea. Branded
Right?
tacos. You sold me.
Branded tacos. Yeah, and a tech taco we could do, right?
Okay, but?
I would definitely be in the headwear game.
Oh.
Yeah?
Fancy.
Shout out. Nobody likes headwear, huh? That's too bad. Because y'all got a bunch of hats this morning. Yeah, I'm a big fan. It's the byproduct of t-shirts. It's in the top 5 of all promo items sold. So for me, because I am follically challenged and I do enjoy the outdoors and I live in Phoenix, Arizona. So this is not just swag, it's also protection. And if you can't grow it here, you're going to grow it here.
Oh my gosh. All right, we got to go to question number 3.
Yeah, question 3.
All right, last question in this fun little thing. So you guys, if you haven't answered, run, don't miss your opportunity. Adding value. We always talk about this, right? Adding value. If you don't want to race to the bottom on price, well, add value to the sale. Well, guess what? What does that actually mean? Do we have any idea, like, what does adding value to the sale actually mean? And so many people say, provide great customer service. Be really creative. That works, right? No, that's not how we add value. We want to know...
Oh, wait. I can source over 800,000 different items.
Great. Can you waive my setup fee, have it here yesterday, and give me the lowest price?
It's already here. No.
Right. So moving on.
Value.
Value. We want to know, aside from providing great customer service and being really, really creative, because we really hope all of you guys are really creative, especially this community here. We want to know not how do you bring value to the table, but what truly makes you a promotional products badass. And I know there are like 200 badasses in this room, so we need to hear from you guys.
Filled with some promo badasses. What makes you special? What makes you unique?
What
makes you rare? What makes you stand out? UVP.
I like, it's Cola, right?
Here we go.
Oh my gosh, her story last year at skucon, holy cow, if you don't know her, meet her. Keep going.
Thank you. So we just opened a studio in June of this year, showroom and all of that.
Okay.
But we have a 17-foot bar inside of it, and that makes us fucking badass.
Oh,
yes!
Happy hour at Cola.
Well done.
All
well
right.
done.
Oh,
That qualifies.
We've got another one over
That
here.
qualifies. Right here, young man.
Mr. Chris.
Thank you.
Chris.
One of my favorite things is creating that emotional connection, not just the customer, but when the customers get it.
Ah.
Becomes their favorite thing that they just carry with them all the time, or they say they just love. That right there is the best thing.
The emotional bond.
Yep.
Love it. Well said.
That's what
Well
makes
said.
you-
That's
Nice.
promo badass right there.
All right.
Promo badass. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, Kelsey.
Nice. Kelsey.
So I would say one way to be a promotional products badass is to be a great listener and ask the right questions and really take the time to develop a relationship, right? You want to keep those customers. So be a good listener and learn what they want.
Well said.
Very
Listening skills. Yes. This is rolling now. See,
Hashtag
everybody's
retweet.
having fun, right? Hashtag Kate.
I'm gonna say, if out of Larry's book, if you are not, if your answer is customer service is my adding value, you are wrong and you're a promotional loser. Sitting here, this is what Charity calls throwing a grenade. If you're sitting here today and you haven't thought about adding tech, adding graphics, hiring a graphic artist for your own staff, and you still think you're differentiating yourself in this market, you're wrong, because then you're in the same value as price. So don't add value, add innovation, add bucking the curve, add screwing things up. So
Awesome. Kate, well said. Wow.
I love that.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
Whoop. Catherine Graham. Hold the mic.
Getting your client to find a budget where budget did not exist before, because the solution that you provided is so compelling and they never would have thought of using promo to solve it.
Oh, wow. That was pretty damn good.
That was right.
Yeah.
Right. Say it louder for the people in
That
the
was
back.
a mic drop. I would drop it, yes. Beverly.
Being able to direct clients to suppliers that do good works and are there for causes. Thistle Farms, we use Helping Hands in our industry.
Great.
There are a lot of folks out there that are doing good works, and we're just helping them along.
Like cause marketing, remember the purpose.
Thank you.
Excellent, well said. Love it, love it, love
Very,
it.
very nice. Very nice. John Norris in the house. Star line. Represent.
What makes me promotional products badass? Great customer service.
Okay, but in his case, he really does mean it. I mean, in that case. All right. So the one thing that I'll add to this, because this is how we do it in Promochat. In Promochat, somebody gives an answer, we retweet it. So going with Kate's answer, the thing that I would retweet to that, retweet and with a comment, would be, we're in an industry where we're told that we're supposed to differentiate, and we're telling our clients that we can differentiate and help them stand out for their competition. And my argument would be, as distributors and also suppliers, if we can't do an amazing job of helping, of differentiating ourselves from our own competition, then we have no business telling other people that we can help them differentiate from theirs. So, a little knowledge bomb there. All right,
All
any
right.
others?
You guys did very well. Let's end the question portion of today's special. Are you on? Do you want to borrow mine? Just
Yeah.
come hug me.
What is Promochat?
Well, so funny that you should ask that, Bobby, because all of you guys just right now, you just got Promochatted. It's basically the promotional products equivalent of getting punked, so you're welcome. It's a good thing, though. It's a good thing. So,
It's a great thing. So would you like to see what it really looks like? Would you like to see what's really happening?
Vanna, tell us what's behind.
Hey, you guys sounded so lame when you did that. Woo! Fired up, right? I see Andy back there with cases of something, so I'm already jacked up. However, if you'll flip the screens, we want to show you what this really looks like, because you just got Promochatted. What you did not know was that there is a community that exists on Twitter, and that's what the hashtag Promochat really means. And so some of your answers are now right here live, and they exist on Twitter, as well as about 50 other people that couldn't make it today, but knew that at 1:25 p.m. Pacific time, we were going to have a Promochat. So that's a little bit about what we're doing here. And I think this is pretty cool. It's something really fun that I started in March of 2017. And I really begged Charity to come help me start this. And she said I would love to, but my bandwidth won't let me. Neither will my boss or my soon-to-be fiance. So I did ahead, pushed myself through, did it anyway. There's nothing to be sold. This isn't about, it's nothing about, it's about community. It's about encouraging us to come together. And so we are, of course, I am kind of leaning in this Twitter lane a lot, okay? But this could be anywhere, and this could be for anything. So you guys have the opportunity. How many of you, again, are not currently using Twitter? don't have an account, don't use it, you're inactive. Raise your hands high and proud, like the losers you are.
How many of you guys are on Twitter, but you're mostly using it to push product, explain your services, or not involved in any type of chats or anything like that? Does anybody actually, let me say it this way, does anybody use Twitter to actually engage with other users on Twitter, or are you only broadcasting? If you're using Twitter to actually engage with other users, raise your hand.
Engaged on? Okay.
All
So
right.
in other words, you're sharing pictures of cats and tacos.
Sales flyers from suppliers.
Okay, so here's what's going on.
And one other question too: how many people know about Promochat and are active on it right now? Can we see
A bunch of people know about Promochat. That's
Yeah, but active, good, okay.
Really quick, can our plant hit the new results on the Twitter feed where it says 101 new results? Is that Josh? Who do we have doing that?
Somebody in the back line.
Back, Mr. Tech Man.
Where do you want them to go?
Yeah.
Where it says 101 new results, just click that or refresh the screen. The one thing I want you guys to see about this is
Where it
when we
says
talked about
102.
you guys just got promo chatted, so as you're giving
There you
answers
go.
here. So question number 3, obviously. How are you a promotional products badass? Anna Henley from previously Spot Prints, now with Promo Corner. Go up a little bit more.
Keep scrolling, you're going
There you
right
go. My
direction.
individuality and honesty make me a promotional products badass. I'm not trying to be anyone else. This includes knowing where my strengths and weaknesses are to help and constantly learning. If you want to keep scrolling down, just some other answers. We've got Meg Erber. And you guys know Meg Erber?
Keep scrolling.
Kind of,
Look at that.
she's talking about badass there. She's just a badass in general, but add promotional products to it and watch out.
Oh yeah, Meg will choke you out in a
Yeah,
second.
right? So like to put a few more stripes on my belt or work on relationships. The power stance, I don't know exactly what that was, but I'm sure that's gonna come up in the feed. So basically everything that you guys were saying here, this is how you promo chat. This is what we do every week, is basically ask these questions to a virtual audience across the country in multiple countries, and then it ends up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and move these slides forward, but
Now,
if you guys...
why is Promochat important? And let me just suggest something. I'm going to lead a little bit here.
You mean it's not about the 70 million users that are active daily?
What's interesting to me about Promochat is the two largest associations in the industry, $25 billion industry, the leaders of those associations will tune in on occasion to see the chat that's going on. So it's rare to have a real-time conversation about issues that are affecting the industry. Tariffs would be a great example. So we're finding that folks, even though they might even not be participating, they're tuning into the conversation because they can do that every week. And that's been going on for how many years now?
Say again?
How long? Promochat
Just over a
been
year.
going on?
Since March of 2017, so
Okay.
we're coming up on 2 years.
Why do you guys think it's so important for the business?
I know why it's so important to the business, and I have too many reasons, too many answers. I've been able to connect with people I've never been able to connect with before, both in promo, in print, in apparel, in packaging, creative agencies. You would be surprised how many people are watching this chat, not necessarily participating. We call them lurkers. Yes. Wait, we've been interrupted.
I was on Promochat and I saw a really funny tweet from John Norris. Would you mind reading that aloud for us?
Uh-oh, John Norris again? Yeah, I do mind reading anything from John Norris. So
Hey, I'll say it. Dude reminds me of the result of a Zach Galifianakis. Oh, and Chris Farley, love child. Woo! Whoa!
Hey, John.
Not only is
remember-
Promo Chat informative, it's also fun. So
Okay, so truth be told, this is exactly the fun that we have on Promo Chat. Now, don't get hung up on Twitter. Twitter is just the lane that I chose because I'm highly dysfunctional, and I realized that there wasn't a lot going on in our industry in that space. Yet, why are there 70 million daily active users in the US on Twitter? Do you care? What if I told you that a high number of your customers are there? And you're like, oh, well, I guess maybe I should tune in. The point isn't really about that. It's about what we're doing here today. Imagine having this kick-ass conference every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course. Of course. And if you know anything about Bill Petrie, yeah, this is
every week has a Van Halen reference. And it might come in last minute, but what his record's like, he got in at like 7 minutes was the longest it took him, I think.
How many of you know Bill? He has this thing with Van Halen. I would call it an addiction, a problem, I don't know. Anyway, he will find a GIF. He will find a GIF every time and share it, as will others. So we're having fun, but we're also going to talk about some serious topics, and we're going to do it in a real-time way. You understand that you can't get real-time in Facebook, right? That algorithm blocks it. It literally is not chronological. So when you have Bobby Leahy, and when you have Mark Graham, and when you have people from ASI, PPI, all the whatever acronyms that are tuning in, contributing, it levels the entire playing field. So if you have a $50 million business and multiple offices, hallelujah. But if you're working out of your garage or your kitchen, hallelujah, it doesn't matter. And you're going to be able to get a lot of wisdom and have a lot of fun. And that's what this was about. So I think Mark and everyone at commonsku realized that Cherry and I are having too much fun, and we're being able to create this band of merry misfits. I like to say we're on the island of misfit toys, and there's plenty of room for y'all. So that's why I say Promochat. But Bobby, why do you say Promochat?
I want to stress too that nobody's making money off Promochat. This sounds like one long sell.
Yeah, no,
We're
there's
just trying
nothing
to get
there.
folks engaged in the active conversation every week. But I love it for that very reason. I talked about the relevance, but also the industry trends. There are issues. I've been impressed at the questions that are asked every week. But it's a great learning profile. It's a great learning station for you to plant, and it doesn't take a lot of time.
It doesn't. And so to rewind, Jay loves Twitter. I will be very frank and honest with you. I
Charity, tell us how you really feel about Twitter.
freaking hate it. Hate Twitter. There you go. I said it. And I do social media for like 7 companies, so that's how I feel about it. It's like it's a chore. But because I see so much value in Promochat, when Jay tagged me in it, I'm watching every single week. After I turned him down and said, no, I'm sorry, I don't have the time, he tagged me in. I'm like, oh man, this is really cool. All right, fine, it's Wednesday. Set an alarm on my phone. I'm like, dang it, these questions are awesome. So coming up on just about a year, watching what he's doing, these questions that he's asking.
There's the value.
The only reason you need to join Promochat every week is because this is what we do with our lives. But on a serious
I
note,
promise you, we actually do get some work done, and there's
Right,
more
Jay?
things
Mhm.
going on. We're sharing the love,
Sure.
Wilford Brimley, I think. I'm not sure.
but after seeing Jay week after week come up with these really thought-provoking questions, I approached the team at Promochat. Or at Promo Kitchen, sorry, where I was the editor, obviously social media chef, whatever we do at Promo Kitchen. We do all kinds of mentorship and awesomeness, and this was a perfect fit for that. This is a way for, if you're not in a formal mentor-mentee relationship pairing, if you don't have a whole lot of time each week to jump on a phone call or to email back and forth, or you don't even know who to reach out to.
There you go.
Suppliers, distributors, service providers, doesn't matter. You can count on the fact that every Wednesday we're going to be on Twitter. No matter how much I hate it, I'm there every week because it's just fun and it's informative. Brought it to Promo Kitchen. We actually assembled a team.
Can you mention the volunteers that are on the team?
Yeah, I was going to say we brought a whole team together. So we've got.
Can we ask him to stand up? A little shout out.
Josh Story from Sanmar is the.
Woo!
This man deserves he's amazing.
This is what we affectionately call it the Promochat
Illuminati.
Yeah,
we've got Kate from Claremont.
Kate.
And no longer with us because she switched positions unless she came back. Bethany Bannister used to work for Hirsch, but she was instrumental in getting this off the ground.
And now we have Molly. Where's Molly?
Molly from Maple Ridge Farms. So this really, it takes a team of a lot of dedicated people, a lot of hours each week. And the biggest thing is the leadership that I hope that I brought to it was like, okay, well, what are trade show tips? And so the thing that I've challenged this team to do every week is get beyond these little surface level questions and dig deeper. What are the symptoms that are plaguing our industry? What are, just topics that deserve to be talked about that people are scared to talk about? Suppliers, we have to tread lightly because we don't want to offend distributors. Distributors have no clue sometimes what's going on in the supplier world, so there's a huge disconnect. Oh my gosh.
What? Why? What? Okay, stop.
So we're tackling industry problems one by one, week by week, and also making fun of Jay now for that. You're never going to live this down. So that's my why. Like I said, I hate Twitter. I love Promochat. And
you told me they were nice.
I know. I was wrong.
You told me that this was going to be a calm crowd.
I know. And then the last thing I'll say is, and then we have a couple of questions.
JC stands for John Candy, not Jesucristo, just to keep it clear.
I look at Promochat as basically exactly what Common SKU is. You guys all log on Common SKU every day because there's community. Yes, you're processing your orders and things like that, but the collaborate feature in Common SKU is really where you should be going to say, hey, where can I find this pen? But the community feature is where we should be talking about these different types of conversations that we're having about how do you go beyond just explaining value to really becoming a promotional products badass. And just those deeper questions. Katie from Prime Alpha does a fantastic job of her Why Wednesdays and different things that she puts on Common SKU to really get us thinking about things that go beyond just promo. We're humans. We live life. We have professions. We work hard in this industry, and I think we need to go beyond where that is. So Twitter and Promochat is a natural extension of the Common SKU community and microphones and
We're
drops.
losing control now. All right. Hey,
save us, Bobby. Save us.
Do you have any questions about Promochat?
By the way, Paul, is that you that's doing that back there?
We got a legit question here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Time.
Repeat the time.
3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 3 p.m. You guys do the math if you're in Nevada. Every Wednesday. We've only missed 2 Wednesdays due to holidays and other things. It will always be there. There will be an announcement. And to Charity's point and others that you see right up here, keep going. Okay. It isn't just about the silly gifts, but that's probably 30% of it. It is. If you think it's fun right now, that's exactly what we're doing every Wednesday.
Well, I want to stress too that if a lot of folks will, distributor principals, Common SKU community and skucon has been a great place for them to introduce folks to the business because it's a shot in the arm before they hit the big floor, the big trade show. And the weekly Promochat is also a great place. If you've got new folks in the business, I encourage you to let them tune in there. They'll learn a lot about it. It's just an hour a week.
It is. Oh, and just logistics. I think that's the other thing. We got so carried away with, now Power Rangers.
How do you not get coward? Wow.
We got so carried away with everything. So how it works, just so that you guys know, 3 p.m. Eastern, Wednesdays, the Promo Kitchen account, if you follow at Promo Kitchen. Starting then, we give you a 2-minute warning, and then we put our first tweet out. So every 7 minutes, you're asked a question. It amounts to between 5 and 7 questions a week. And then you can just reply to that question, right? In Twitter, you hit the reply button and tweet your reply, use the hashtag Promochat, and then you can engage. You can see what everybody else has said, reply to their replies, and it creates a conversation, and then question 2 starts, and then same kind of thing. You answer it with your answer, talking back and forth on everybody else's answers. Question 3 comes along, and then there's usually a break, so it does take about a full hour. And then at the end of that, we also pick out like a student of the week kind of thing. So if you have a really great answer, and we want to dig a little deeper, we do what's called a deep dive. So we pick out an answer, we get somebody on a video call, and we put a 5 to 10 minute video out on Facebook, which I'm happy about because remember, I hate Twitter. But for you guys, if you want to just follow along, you're not really even sure how to use Twitter, the very easiest thing to do is just go to twitter.com/hashtag/Promochat. And that'll actually bring up the feed. If you click on latest, you'll see everything in real time. Twitter's actually the largest real-time search engine in the world. So
wait, say that one more time. Twitter's what?
Twitter is the largest real-time search engine in the world.
One more time. Twitter's the largest what?
Real-time search engine in the world.
Okay, so
the
that's a big deal.
Earth is shaking in your city. Use hashtag your city, and you'll see what's
Are
going
there any other relevant, important questions?
Back here, Rich.
Rich.
Just one really quick comment after, I really enjoy doing it every week. The same kind of thing I've noticed is that my clients are there retweeting and commenting, so the topics aren't, there's not breadth of topics, depth of topics that our clients are commenting.
Okay, great. So you noticed some of your customers, some of your clients followed you, and then they saw this thing, Promochat, and then they saw how fun it was, and now they're watching. No. If we're talking about packaging, we're talking about marketing, we're talking about advertising, we're talking about stickiness of a particular brand. We might be showcasing something that was in Counselor Magazine or something that we saw at a trade show. It's not just promo, it's sometimes apparel, it's sometimes
self-care.
Oh, that was a
Like,
great topic,
yeah,
by the way.
relaxation, like, hey, it's trade show season. How the heck do you take care of yourself? And those types of things. And then the other thing that we also want to know that will help us build that Promochat exists for you. So what we want to say is, if you have topics or questions that you want answered, hey, I don't know how to do this. I'm a new distributor. I want to know this. I'm a supplier company trying to build to X. How do I do this? You can message us or actually send a message to Promo Kitchen and ask that question, or let us know you have a potential topic.
I'm raising my hand.
Okay, Jay.
What we will not allow or tolerate is if you say, where's this pen? Can anybody help me find this pen? That's
Unless
not,
you're John at Starline, and then
that's
you do whatever
not
the heck you want.
Promochat. Okay, that's not what we're doing. Is that
No.
fair? Was that too hard?
No, that's absolutely fair. And so the biggest thing is, this is your chat. Just like Common SKU Feed is your community, we want to know what questions you guys want to tackle. You can do it anonymously. We can ask it to the community. Now you have a resource of all of these people. We get over 1 million impressions each week. If that tells you how many people, all the different accounts that are reached, sometimes we're in the 75 to 150,000 accounts that are reached with these chats that we're doing. But specifically within the promo community, if you have something you want to ask, put it behind the scenes. We'll put it out to the community. And then you guys can start getting those tough questions answered by peers that are going through it just
Thank
like
you, Jay.
you.
Thank you, Jay. All right. Any last questions and we can wrap? Any last questions and we can wrap? Any last question? No? Guys?
That's hard.
I do have one other thing to say. If you don't know how to use Twitter, we'll help you use Twitter. So if you don't know what you're doing, it scares you, you're like, oh, I don't want to, you can come to me or come to Jay or tweet us or Facebook us or email us, and we will help you learn how to do it. So we're not
Happy to help. Happy to help as much as you need.
Thank you, Cherry. Jay. Jay, you have been such a master at taking all this heat. Thank you, Jay fucking Bassell.
Woo!
All right.
Woo!
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you. Couldn't do without you.
Where are you going?
Where do we go?